What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again talking college football. Lincoln Riley, USC's head coach, former head coach of the Oklahoma Sooners. Lincoln Riley, Big Ten Media Days, had the nerve to speak on my former head coach, the GOAT, Nick Saban, and my Alabama Crimson Tide. Okay, I'm going to move on to the article. I ain't going to take up too much of your time. So let's move to the article. It says, as college football playoff expands to 12 teams this year, many coaches have discussed changes in scheduling to best position their programs for a postseason run. During Big Ten Media Days in Indianapolis, USC Trojan head coach Lincoln Riley offered his thoughts on the topic, pointing toward how a historic college football program created schedules during their most recent dynasty. All right, moving on. While at the podium, Riley took a shot at how the Alabama Crimson Tide has built their schedule around routinely making the college football playoffs. All right, these are Lincoln Riley's exact words. Lincoln Riley says, Bama was ahead of the curve for years. I thought on how they scheduled in the non-conference. They would occasionally hit the marquee non-conference game. They'd play two other not very good teams. They'd play one late, so they got essentially a little bit of a bye week there late in the season. They didn't schedule for their fans. They scheduled to win championships. He says, my hope is we can do the best things, scheduled to win championships that include a rivalry game for all that comes with that and all that it means. But if you get into these positions, you got to make decisions on what the priority is. Okay, Lincoln Riley. I'm just speaking on what he said about my Alabama Crimson Tide and the great one, Nick Saban, about he's saying that Alabama didn't schedule games for their fans. They scheduled games to win championships. And he only talking about non-conference games, all right? Alabama, every single year, will play a Power 5 non-conference game. Power 4 now, okay? Every single year. Yeah, they did put a group of 5 or FCS program on their schedule. Yes, because they played 3 non-conference games every year. And yeah, 2 of them was really games to help out the other program. I'll just say that. All right. Teams like Austin P and Mercer and all that help out with their program, help build a program. All right. But every program does that. Even when he was at Oklahoma, they played a group of 5 or FCS program, and even at USC, they do the same thing. It's every program, Power 5, Power 4, whatever you want to call them, which it is the Power 4 now. It's every program does that. All right. Now you point out Alabama, Nick Saban. Most every team in the SEC was doing exactly what Alabama was doing. 1 Power 5 non-conference game and 2 smaller tier teams. I'll just put it that way. Teams you're going to beat. So don't just call out Alabama for doing it. Just because they was winning national championships at a high rate don't mean they was building the schedule just to get over. I'll just say that. Because guess what? Alabama, just like every other SEC teams, had to navigate a SEC schedule in order to get to the playoffs and to have a chance to win a national championship. Every SEC program had to do that. And yes, Alabama done it at a higher rate than everybody else. And you know what they always say? Do I believe in this narrative? No, I don't. But they say the SEC is the best conference, best and the hardest conference in all of college football. So if that's the case, Nick Saban, just like any other SEC program, have to navigate through the best and the hardest teams in order to get to the playoffs to have a chance to win a national championship. Lincoln Riley, just because your teams haven't been up to par. Your teams weren't able to get to the national championship and have a chance to win a national championship. Don't take shots at the coaches who have made it and won it. Do your job, and you bring your team a national championship, but you will not do that. You won't build a team to have a chance to win a national championship, because guess what? You only want to build an offense. You don't give a damn about building a defense. You got to play on both sides of the ball, and you got to be great on both sides of the ball. You want to be great on one side of the ball, and everybody knows this. Everybody knows if they bring explosive, high caliber offense, they will beat a Lincoln Riley-led team. All right. You bring a high caliber offense with an average defense, you will beat Lincoln Riley's team, because Lincoln Riley's teams have trash, straight garbage for daggone defense. You don't put an emphasis on the defensive side of the ball, Lincoln Riley. That's the very reason why you can't win a national championship. I don't give a damn how you schedule your games. That's all I'm saying. But to come out and take a shot at Nick Saban and and Alabama and the non-conference schedules that they have played, I would like you to know, year in and year out, Alabama has played a formidable non-conference team. Let's take a look at it. 2007, his first year, non-conference, Florida State. 2008, non-conference, Clemson in the opening week. 2009, Virginia Tech. All right, that's when Virginia Tech won trash. 2009, they went 9-3. All right, 2010, Penn State. 2010 and 11, they played Penn State. 2012, they played Michigan. I believe that was the opening game. Whoop that ass. 2013, Virginia, they played Virginia. Virginia went 8-5. Not too bad of a season. All right. 2014, West Virginia. 15, Wisconsin. Wisconsin went 10-3 that year. Come on, man. Come on. 2016, USC. All right. USC went 10-3 after we put up a 50 piece on their ass with a true freshman quarterback, Jalen Hurts. Anyway, that was 2017, Florida State. 2018, Louisville. 2019. I shouldn't even mention it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It was Duke. You can count them as a damn. Back then, they was trash. You can count them as a basically one of them little group of five FCS teams, even though they was Power 5, but they was trash then, so I shouldn't even mention that. But anyway, 2020, the COVID year, you know that was an all SEC schedule in 2020. Alabama won the national championship that year. Okay, all SEC schedule. All right, and we wind up playing, I believe we played Ohio State for the national championship. I don't know who the hell we beat the first round of the playoffs, but whoever it was, it didn't fucking matter. All right, 2021, we opened up with Miami. 22 and 23, it was Texas. Okay, all formidable teams outside of that damn Duke game. Just putting it out there. You can talk about the other two little rooter poop teams, but if you want to say Alabama set up the schedule to win national championships and they set it up not for the fans, make sure you add in all the daggone SEC teams that they had to go through. All those years, they won a national championship. Lincoln Riley, you should be ashamed of yourself to even mention Nick Saban and my Alabama Crimson Tide. Because Alabama play football. All right, that's what they do on both sides of the ball, not just one side of the damn ball. And I tell you what, you got about 2 more years at the helm at USC before your ass might be one and done. Or done over there, I'll just put it that way. You might be 2 more years, I give you. Because you ain't winning no damn national championship. Because you don't know how to play defense. And you don't know how to develop a defense. I don't give a damn who your defensive coordinator is. Because you as a head coach don't put emphasis on defense. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care how your schedule is. You ain't going to win. And last time I checked, 2018, you was at Oklahoma. And we played you in the playoffs. What happened? Alabama whooped that ass. That's what happened. Nick Saban didn't have nothing to do with scheduling that. That was a playoff game. It didn't have nothing to do with scheduling Oklahoma. Only thing he had something to do was beating Oklahoma's ass and your ass, Lincoln Riley, in a 2018 playoff game. I do know that. If Alabama wind up playing USC somehow, while under your tutelage, Lincoln Riley, I guarantee you under Coach Kalen DeBoer, they'll whoop your ass too. Because it's been proven you can't beat Coach Kalen DeBoer. So, hey, you can cry, bitch and moan. It don't damn matter. Keep complaining. Keep complaining. All these damn excuses are why you can't win a damn thing as a head coach, Lincoln Riley. Not a damn thing. You have talent on your team, but you don't know what to do with it. You credit all of those national championships that my Alabama Crimson Tide won and national championship games that they participated in. You credit all of that only to scheduling. Never mind we had the greatest college football coach of all time. Never mind that we had probably most of the time the best staff in all of college football. Never mind that the best players in college football. Never mind none of that. Never mind that Alabama was developing all those players to be champions and to get to the next level. Never mind none of that. Let's just blame it all on the schedule. Let's just blame it all on the non-conference schedule. We'll say that. You made an ass out of yourself, Lincoln Riley. A straight up ass. You should be ashamed and embarrassed. And your players should be embarrassed to have you as a daggone head coach. Because they know in their heart that they can't win a national championship under Lincoln Riley. Just look at all the greats that came from Oklahoma under your tutelage. They couldn't win a damn thing. I ain't gonna say all the greats. You had C.D. Lamb. He couldn't win nothing with you. You did help Jalen Hurts out at the quarterback position for that 1 year. You did do that. You can develop a quarterback, but you damn sure can't develop a damn national championship. I tell you that. You cannot do that. Lincoln Riley, keep the great one name out your mouth. The greatest college football coach of all time, Nick Saban. Keep his damn name out your mouth. Because you don't deserve to even mention Nick Saban. Keep my Alabama Crimson Tide name out your mouth. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when you speak negative on my Alabama Crimson Tide, and you see them on the field, that shit'll come back and bite you dead in your ass. Trust me on that. It done been done a lot of times. All right. I don't know why everybody want to bring up my Alabama Crimson Tide. Everybody want to bring them up. Anytime any college football conversation is going on, it always reverts back to my Alabama Crimson Tide. Every freaking time. That's how you know my Alabama Crimson Tide is still the best college football team in all the land. The best. Because guess what? The best always have the most haters. And Lincoln Riley, you one of them. But I'm going to make sure to add, you're a daggone loser of a mediocre ass head coach. That's what you are, Lincoln Riley. I don't care about your damn record. You ain't won nothing of any significance. I mean, absolutely nothing. At Oklahoma or USC, even though you ain't been at USC but 2 years. It's a damn shame. And your players, they can't trust you either. Because you know why? You left Oklahoma basically in the dead of night. Didn't tell those players nothing. Basically, you said fuck them. And you went to USC. And just like how USC got you, that's how you trying to get these players. All right, by buying them. You bought Bear Alexander. How did that turn out for you and him? Not so damn good. Not so good. You bought a player off one of the best teams in all of college football, and he probably was one of the best players, defensive players on that team, and you bought him, and you don't even know how to use him. You destroying his college career, Lincoln Riley, because guess what? Because you don't put emphasis on the defensive side of the damn ball. So you destroying that young man's college career. And yeah, I'm talking about Bear Alexander. Bear Alexander would have been one of the greats at the program he came away from. But you bought him. He let money persuade him. And now he's just an average, mediocre defensive lineman for Lincoln Riley and the damn USC Trojans. That's what he is. Average, well, mediocre to average right now. When he was, and possibly could have been one of the best. But hey, it happens that way sometime. And when you chase money, sometime you wind up in mediocrity. And that's what Bear Alexander did. When he let Lincoln Riley buy him. That's what he went to, mediocrity. But anyway, let me get off my little rant. Lincoln Riley, don't you mention Nick Saban's name no more. You don't deserve that. You ain't earned the right. Don't you talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide no damn more. It's going to come and bite you in the ass, Lincoln Riley. So, hey, it is what it is, baby. So, but Lincoln Riley, you remember this. You be blessed, and I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And roll, damn Tide.